Hey, we got Friday build today, so we're building the Humvee, ICM Humvee, that one, which was kindly donated to us by ICM.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all got one except for Malcolm.
Yeah.
Malcolm's doing his own thing on a similar vein, which he will show you now. There we go. War has no gender.
Apparently not, no. But there's a very similar kit, and they
Alan,
would
we
go
have no
together,
more.
wouldn't they?
Oh, there we go.
They would go together quite well, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
In fact, you can see the what's it called thingy behind, not the hammer, but similar vehicle that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that is. Don't know.
Looks like a Bushmaster. But...
Look, it does look like a Bushmaster, but don't know.
Me? Oh, the car.
Oh,
yeah, the truck. Yeah, just looking at the wheels and stuff, I'd say that's
actually
a bushy.
the back of it. I reckon that's a bushy. Yeah, I think you're right.
Look at that old sniper eyes.
It's an Australian-built armored vehicle.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Yeah, there we go. How are we, gentlemen?
Well, good.
Choice.
Cool. Okay, thank you, Mikey. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Better than I was yesterday. Kind of. Still full of flu, but not hurting as much. Malcolm, you're looking very Christmassy in your scarf.
Oh, thank you.
Yay!
I am. Yes, it was a bit chilly when I went out of the doors, and I went, "Oh, well, the fleece is not going to be enough." But I think now I'm in here and the heating's on. I think that I probably won't need the scarf. It's a Models for Heroes branded scarf. This is the right color.
Looks like Dennis the Menace.
The same colors, yes.
Yes.
But no, my mum knitted it for me. She said, "What colors do you want?" I said, "Black and red."
Excellent. Tim's looking very happy with himself. John, did your parcel arrive today? Or yours and Tim?
It did. It did. Oh, goodness me. It's you got the wings on the BF-109, Gary.
I do.
Oh, hey.
Have it. All of that. Yeah. Can't really see very much, but yes. So the first video, actually, I've literally just published like 5 minutes ago, which is on the awesome engine. And I've shot up to that point, so I need to edit that. And then I'm going to start painting that now before everything else starts going on and getting in the way. Mal has very kindly cut me some masks for the numerals on the side, which would be fantastic, because then all the big stuff will be sprayed on rather than decals. Mainly because on the underside, I'm doing the captured one in American colors. And on the underside of the wings, there's the German cross. Then they just painted an American symbol over it, but not completely over the cross. So that would be 2 decals stacked, and then you'd lose all the details. So I'm going to spray it to maintain all the lovely detail that Matt put in. So there we go.
Nice. Excellent.
Cool.
And try out a couple of new airbrushes as well while I'm at it, and shoot those as well. So multitasking.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful kit. Beautiful kit.
Did you find the extra little thing in there, John, as well?
I found the extra little thing. Yes.
Ooh.
But yeah, that's very cool.
You'll find out, Gary, because Gary, have got one as well.
So, Timbo, this one is yours. It'll be deployed up to your place before Chrissy, I believe. Well, somebody's going up there. I think it's your mum. Somebody.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think mum and dad are coming back through, and they are up my end in about a week.
So I think, yeah. So I'll be sending the 3D printed figurine finally, and the Strand Beast, as well as your gift. So
Lovely. No, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right.
deploying implies that in the past you'd have said, "Oh yeah, we've got a C-130J coming your way. We'll just lob it out the back. We'll just be there. It'll come down a bit of silk, so don't worry. Just be there ready to catch it. We'll be fine. She'll be
I
right,
have got
mate."
an actual Christmas ornament of a Herc flying along with parcels, Christmas gifts coming out the rear ramp. It's fantastic.
Yeah, but with someone say, "Curse that loadmaster."
That'd be great, having a shoot failure while I'm taking the baby out for a walk and just get a parcel from the heavens. Smash me in the head.
Bloody
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, no, you'll look to be a frozen turd out of the toilet.
We should be so lucky.
Anyway, should we get on with the chat?
Oh yeah. Oh.
The chat.
Bob says, listening and listening.
Gary's reaction is, oh, God.
No, I'm just we had a really, really shit week. I'm really tired. I'm going to quickly put some coffee on. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Loitering and listening for Posty lasted Christmas due today. When he says putting the coffee on, he just presses a button on a machine. And it does it for him. Everyone else has to actually go and make a brew.
It calls the kitchen and brings me
The doorbell.
Right away, sir.
Pressing the coffee button.
Yeah.
It could be like one of those old teammates with gargling noises.
JT's in. He says, hello, everyone. Our favourite day of the week is here, Friday.
Yay.
Friday.
Not Monday, for Monday Matters. How very dare you?
Tiff says, good morning, folks. Hope all are well. Please don't forget to hit the Lumen button. Please don't forget to hit that Lumen button. Thank you. All right, Mikey.
All right, man, get it in the tin.
David of the Valleys is in. He says, morning, afternoon, evening, all. Got to pop out with Helen, drop her at her friends. Will hopefully be back soon.
Another airdrop, yeah.
Wait, Rose is pretending he's frozen.
Doing a great job of it, though.
Coffee's boiling.
Shall I read it?
Yeah.
Go on.
Gary says, loitering in the dark for the lube button. Loitering in the dark looking for the lube button. Already found the scrounge hair lever. Oh, a fresh box of lurds. Better grab one of those. Never know when it may come in handy.
Well, Gary's
Army needs lurds.
JT says, I wonder if John remembers Jacko. His catchphrase was "Oi" in the Energizer commercials. John reminded me of him without the beard and a tuft of hair. Headphones will do that. Lol.
Oi! So, yeah, there's an Aussie Rules footy player from the 80s, 90s. Yeah, certainly do. Well, they played over there as well. Yeah, there you go. I didn't know that.
What do you mean? Yeah, we don't have Aussie rules here. Do you mean somewhere else in Australia then?
The only time we saw anything of Aussie rules when we were kids is if we watched Blue Peter.
Yes. Yeah. Or no, there was a TV show on a Sunday morning on Eurosport, which was called Transworld Sports, and they used to show Aussie rules on that, and all sorts of awesome stuff. Joe says, Drone Hunters, good morning, afternoon, evening to all. Hope everyone is doing well. Good to be here with you all.
Cool. Hello. Who's squeaking?
Not me. I've oiled it. I've been oiled.
Is that Timbo? Have you got a pin voice?
No, I'm gluing.
Could anyone else hear it, or is it just me?
I could until you mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah.
Might be Mr. Mal.
Could be.
Maybe Gary scratching at the door trying to get back in.
He's not come back in yet. It started
again. Oh, carry on.
Weird.
All right. I was watching you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Jeez, I'm slow. JT says the guy was Mark Jacko Jackson.
That's right, it was. He also did, it's got to be Bonds ads and stuff, I think. But
John
yeah.
even said, "Are you using a pin vise?" And then Malcolm's like,
Literally,
I
I'm
was.
using it.
completely oblivious.
Yeah.
I'm using a bin vice. Why? C547 says, "G'day all."
Hey, Patrick. JT says, "How's the newest father in the panel holding up?"
Very well, mate. Very well.
I'm the
It's all
youngest.
going swimmingly. I'm jumping at the chance to do every diaper I can and just make sure that the missus is, looked after and has snacks. But she's doing all the heavy lifting.
That's the shit.
Mm.
JT said, "Malcolm needs a Sopwith camel."
Yeah,
Sure.
he does.
Mhm.
GM says, de panel de werken de controller.
Okay.
Brian says, "Greetings all. How are we? I'm just starting my 172nd Lancaster Dam Busters, the B111 special. Very nice. I'm pin vicing my ladies, the drone ones. So I've done this one.
Where is the question?
Oh, right up that,
Yeah.
and then
He's back.
in the heel as well. So sorry, I don't know why it's so squeaky.
It's all right.
So is Brian, who's
Yeah.
starting his Dam Buster, is he familiar with the difference between the B1, the B2, and the B3 Lancasters? I can educate, but I won't sort of tell you to suck eggs.
Okay. Timmy.
JT says, I wish I could see Malcolm in a fairy swordfish. Only the Royal Navy could make a biplane look cool in World War II. And what an effective aircraft it was. Who doesn't love a string bag?
If Malcolm
Correct.
was in a fairy swordfish, it would look like Biggles gone mad.
Well, with the
I see, with the scarf.
scarf hanging it behind. It's like heebie-jeebies.
So, Lexi says, "Have a good stream, or got the flu, so won't be chatting, but have a good one."
Hello, Miss
Hi,
Butler.
Lexi, I did get your email the other day. I will do at least one of the videos next week when I'm feeling a bit better, 'cause I've had the flu all week as well.
Yeah, channel watcher here. Hello.
And
That way.
Julian says, "Time flies when you're having fun." Well, sort of. Afternoon all.
Joe says, "Trying to follow Julian on Discord, so I had to download the online acronyms dictionary. Holy cow, it's wild. Hope he's getting some royalties."
Jim's in. He says, "Greetings to all on screen." So all those except the
Greeted.
pinbots.
He also says, "Hello to all of the usual suspects in chat."
Jules says, Pringles Prefangle Mikey. Afternoon, Mal.
Go on, give it a go.
Oh, jeez. Après-midi le grand fromage.
Hey! Sorry.
Evening, Nodge and Tim.
Yeah.
Afternoon.
Apparently, those acronyms are mainly used for those who speak the British English. Knuckleheads. How very dare you. We gave you a language, and all you can do is abuse it in that manner. Really.
And Julian again says, "Afternoon, Commander Evans."
Jim says, "If I recall correctly, the B2 Lancasters were built in Canada, or perhaps just the Packard Merlins."
Okay, here we go. So the B1s were a standard Lancaster. So had the Rolls-Royce Merlin engines. The B2 had Bristol Hercules engines, radials, in case there was a supply problems getting enough Merlins, which never eventuated because Packard started building them. And the B3 is the same in every respect as the first one, except it has a Packard-built Merlins and a very slightly different exhaust manifold. It's the only way you can tell the difference on the outside.
I've always found it really amusing that, you know, you've got the Lancaster switching over to the Bristol Hercules, and at the same time, the Wellington being switched over to Merlins, because there's quite a lot of Merlins. So it's like, surely someone in the Ministry of Supply can join a few dots here, guys.
That's
really.
right.
Just like literally a few months difference. Obviously, in time of a massive war, you know, you're going almost day to day. You're revising build schedules and allocations and all that.
You're right.
So suddenly, oh, actually, we've got more than we really need. Oh, I'll get a Wellington flying on them next. We need Wellingtons. It's quite astonishing.
Yeah, that's right. And the only improvement I think Bomber Command personnel really wanted was to upgrade the 303 guns to 50 cals, like the American ones. But although there wouldn't have been a halt in production, the head of Bomber Command didn't want to slow down production at all, so they never switched over, and it killed a lot of people because of that. But the B4 was eventually worked into the upgrades for the Lincoln when they were going to the Tiger mob to head down to Southeast Asia after VE Day. Later came Lincoln. That's a nerdy bit over. Back to the channel.
Miss Modeler says, anyway, I'm going to go back to snuggling under my electric blanket. Oh, dear.
Brian J. Green 69 says, not familiar with the variations, just going through the instructions to see which variant to do.
Yes. So the special is the conversion to the dam buster one. So taking off the Bombay doors and changing the floor. The other changes that came later on for the Tall Boy and the Grand Slam, basically they just worked that into the standard Herc. Listen to me, Lancaster.
GM series says the panel, the workers, the controllers. Indeed, so. Didn't they take some turrets off as well? Depending on what that, because I think the Grand Slams didn't even have a forward turret. They fed them off because at that point in the war they weren't desperately worried about enemy aircraft, such as getting
to
there
save
and drop
weight so they can lift
again.
the bomb. Yeah, it's mainly to save weight. But they did have escorts. It was a day mission, so they had support with them. But yeah, it's mainly to save weight because those turrets apparently they were quite heavy. And the ammunition. So I'll go. JT says if he had a model of a Vickers Wellington,
I was waiting for you
the
to
plane...
finish.
Sorry, he'd call the plane beef.
Yeah,
you'd have a
That's
beef
right,
You was
Wellington.
waffling on about, and I was just waiting for you to finish so I could just do my bit.
Well,
No,
actually,
their bit. Well,
so beef Wellington.
It was my go, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, beef Wellington has hit the news in Australia in the last few months because there's a lady who poisoned people, with mushrooms that were in a beef Wellington and stuff. And she was sentenced to years in prison for murder. Murder.
I just received a Christmas card of Help for Heroes.
Oh,
Band thing.
and a band thing.
Lovely.
Anyway, you'd have a beef Wellington. If I flew a mission on a Marlborough, I'd be smoking a Marlboro. Lol.
Inside it says, this Christmas, the public has rallied once again to send messages to those we support. This one's for you. From all of us at Help for Heroes, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Dear Michael, thank you so much for everything you do and everything you've done for our freedom. Your sacrifices and bravery inspire us all. A very Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year from Alana. Well, Alana, whoever you are, thank you very much, but I was just a mechanic.
Just a mechanic, he says.
All need mechanics.
Just a mechanic.
Yes.
Just a mechanic. You signed on the line, sir. That's all it is.
Well,
required,
just a
sir.
mechanic. You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. Shall I go then? If we've
Why not? Yeah, because I've upset the apple cart. Let's just,
It's all right. You just need a little light to say, okay, I finished now. And then we will be a good.
All we need is John to be patient with everyone.
No. Julian says, Oi, Joe, the acronyms are just internet/text speak and go back to when you could only do a short message bit like you can now on X or Twitter.
I think it was called Leet back in the day. Joe says, On to bad news. Woke up this morning and found that the snap on the tracks looked great on my Suma S35. Snapped and came apart. I wasn't supposed to use glue, I think. What the heck? So upset.
Oh,
Single link tracks for you.
Yeah. I'll be right back, fellas. Don't mind me.
Okay, so if you moved everyone around for a reason.
Yeah,
no,
because
just-
Tim was hidden behind all the writing.
Right. Okay. So do I go now? What's
Yeah, you can go now. It's fine.
Okay, Joe says, Julian, I'm not on Twitter or X. Too many coconuts. I sincerely mean no offense to anyone, but now and then nuts speak. Unlike this great stream. Oh, you haven't listened enough, Joe. There's plenty of madness on here.
Julie says,
Most-
tiny correction, Nodge. The B3 Special Lancasters took the back of the bomb bays off, but left the front as a fairing. Also removed the mid-upper turret. Fair enough.
You're right.
There we go.
Interestingly, the Border Models Lancaster 132nd has both 4 sets of Merlin and
Yeah.
Packard
Packards.
Merlins in the
That's
kit.
right.
So 8 engines in total,
Wow.
just in case. And JT says that had to be tough in World War II with meat rationing.
I don't know, was it, Mal?
It was. It was terrible. However,
My
that's
granddad
why
can remember
I like
rationing.
meat so much.
So Trevor's in. Sorry, crack on.
Don't forget, rationing didn't end until the late 50s. So Mal would have been alive when rationing was still going.
Late 50s.
Yeah, I thought it was the late 50s, mid to late 50s.
I was alive when there was rationing.
That was my point. I wasn't saying you're old as hell. I was just saying you're alive when rationing was still going.
So I'm as old as hell.
Trevor's in.
point?
He says, "Hi, all late on duty, cooking for RBL party tonight."
Royal British Legion.
Oh, okay. RBL.
And Julian says leak speak came after the acronyms, but yeah, basically the same thing. Or 1337.
Jim says, damn you, John Marley, upsetting the apple cart like that. I'm
Yes.
guessing. In American.
JT says, welcome to the house of fun. Lol.
Yeah.
We've come of age.
Yes.
Great song. We love Scar.
Yeah.
And Beef Wellington, or Duke Wellington as he's normally known. Good day, all you beautiful people. Good day.
Hello, Duke.
Good day, Duke.
GM says, think I'm on the wrong channel. May contain nut.
Yeah.
Does.
Julian says GM may ?
There we go. Eyes
Oh,
down for a full
Oh,
house.
goodness me. Oh, wonderful.
We're actually we've got through 5 minutes early.
Wow.
Well done, us.
Amazing.
Hammer.
A hammer, yes, a hammer.
Hammer time. Right. Wow.
Step 9 I got up to,
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
which is the drivetrain.
So I've done a little bit of work on this already.
Yeah.
We had our face-to-face the other day, and I'd already put her together. I haven't quite
Ooh.
put her together, but I haven't quite, filled anything in. Like she's got a gap in her trousers, and
Ooh,
keep it in, boys. Keep it in.
she's the one with the gap in the trousers. Shouldn't it be her you're telling that to?
So done her, and then this one as well. So this girl sat, and as I don't know if you recall, but you could change the hats, so they can have a military helmet, or they can have a Russian cap thing, isn't it?
Soft cap.
Call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because she's working on her Nintendo Switch, I decided to switch her hat around so that she'd be able to see the screen a bit better. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I've just pinned them both. So when I put them on a pin vise to hold them, I can paint them nicely. And then I've pulled out this plinth as well. That I'm going to mount them onto, which is just a little thing here. There's the two girls with the selfies as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those two because that's a bit. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but maybe there was some. I don't know. Girls that found a dog and selfied. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there was early on in the war, wasn't there?
No idea. If anyone knows,
when,
let me know.
when they're first trying to show that women would fight on the front lines as well.
Yeah, these two girls.
Yeah.
We found a dog. Where is that dog now?
There, and there.
Yeah. It will be missed if it gets headshot.
Wasn't the first time, though.
Jim confirms it's a nice bit of double talk, Mikey. So Mel's not old, but he does remember rationing.
I didn't say I remembered rationing. I was around when there was rationing on. But yeah.
And now
Too
you're
young to worry about it.
They're mean to you, aren't they?
40.
We're not mean at all. We're just ageist.
Meanness. Meanies.
I don't. Doesn't bother me in the slightest.
No.
He knows we love him, really.
I had 4 brothers and a sister, so. Might be mean to me.
More sexual conquests than me, then.
John!
Oh, sorry, my inner monologue's open again.
What a shit that mean?
Julia says, one of my aunts was born in 1950, so doesn't remember rationing, probably because she was too little, not because there wasn't any. Yeah,
Exactly.
my granddad remembers it, but he was born in 1940, as was Minion. JT
I was
says,
born
what
in
happened-
53, so.
Oh, there you go. Only 6 years before me. JT says, what happens when bees have allergies? They break out in hives. Oh, dear. Aussie Ian says, happy Friday, all. Happy Friday, Ian.
Hello, Ian.
Julian says, that figure might not be taking a selfie, could just be in a remote field holding up the phone to get a signal.
Yeah.
Julian says, that figure might not... Oh, I just read that one.
Yeah, so you did so well, you might as well do it again.
Yes. Malcolm, have you decided what what time your Christmas Day live stream is going to be?
Christmas Day. No, it'll be the
12.
Wednesday, which is the
Christmas
Eve, isn't it? So it'll be 12 till 1 on Wednesday.
Okay.
So yeah, basically nothing's changing. We're just doing everything the same.
Yeah.
We're not cancelling anything.
Yeah. Jem says, Julian, the rationing went on for years. For both parents said it was hard going. We tested a drum of fuel we found in storage, and its octane level was 60. No wonder the vehicles had low power.
Yeah.
JT says that, oh dear, made me laugh, Mikey. I have that effect on people sometimes. Not necessarily with me, but yeah.
Bearded veteran creates.
Oi! So I think I'm doing step 12 at the moment. So what I'm thinking is I haven't got it all in together yet. It's showing the drive shaft. It looks like it goes above the crossover exhaust manifold. I think it goes under it, but I'll find out shortly.
It goes like that, just like that.
Oh, you've done it? So
Yes.
no, that's upside down, Miss Brown.
Hang on. Give me a chance.
No, you haven't put it on. The drive shaft that goes to the front wheels.
Ah, I see what you mean.
I see what you
That's
guys mean now.
On there.
The whole engine block and everything, it is a bit on the piss, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Exhaust manifolds on both sides there.
sorry,
Exhaust manifolds, one on that side, one on that side.
drive shafts we're talking about.
You said exhaust manifold.
Drive shaft. Shit.
I thought you said exhaust manifold the first time.
No, definitely drive.
Ah. Why the hell did I hear exhaust manifold?
Well,
Carburettor, isn't he?
There you go.
So yeah,
So it does go above it.
over the one with where the gearbox housing is.
Yeah,
Goes
sweet.
above
Yeah.
that.
Have you noticed you only ever do the lower half of the gearbox as well?
Mhm.
There's no top half for it.
No top of the engine. Save plastic for stuff you ain't gonna see.
Yes. Which makes Malcolm very happy.
Very, very happy. Happiness. But then you'll see it from underneath. When are you going to see it from underneath?
No, because the hull of the vehicle will be on top of it.
But it's when the IPS modeler lifts it up with an iPhone.
Yeah, the cabin chassis covers the whole top plate, but what you will see underneath is fully detailed. So
When would you see that?
when you're a masochist and put your models on mirrors to show off how well painted the thing no one can see is.
Yeah.
We do it because it's there.
It's fun to do.
Are you lot planning on putting all the chassis completely together before painting it?
Yeah, primarily because one of the first notes in it says all parts of the car frame and chassis except marked separately is painted L, which is L black primer. It says it's a black.
Yeah.
Count black.
Yeah, will just be various shades of black with bits of staining and stuff.
Highlights in black.
I'm off looking for me knife somewhere.
Okay,
Right.
enjoy.
Yeah. I've been playing around with stuff recently.
Then play with knives. That sounds a bit weird.
No, playing with stuff that I needed the knife for, so it might be in the conservatory. Bear with me.
Julian says, my granddad remembered rationing, but then he was born in 1913, so you hope so. So did mum and dad. They were born in 36 and 40. Hobby Time says hi, guys.
Oh, hello, hobby time. Jim says, I'll read it to save your throat, Mikey. If I recall correctly, last year's holiday live stream was Mikey drinking Welsh whiskey and giving all of us a lesson on Welsh history. I liked it.
It was indeed.
Was it and another thing? Let me tell you.
I bloody love all my subscribers. They're brilliant. I love them all. In Welsh.
Imagine him doing the Rolly Birkin.
Yeah. Oh, that is possibly my favourite character ever on TV.
So I've not heard of him. Her. What?
Oh,
what's that?
type in like I'll send you a link, John. It's
Oh,
so
please.
good. Like every time I catch up with Dad, we almost wet ourselves laughing.
Yeah.
Just being like, Cairo. Ah! Of course, I was very, very drunk. Yeah, he's a fantastic character. It's awesome.
And did you see the one where his character sort of changed very? I think it might have been one of the specials, and I think it was Johnny Depp said, who watched it, who's a massive fan of the Fast Show anyway. But he said this is why Paul Whitehouse is one of the finest actors on television today. It's just one of those episodes he does is absolutely astounding. It's so brilliantly acted, without the comedic effects. You know, it's just beautiful.
Is that the one how he's like lamenting something? He's like just really, really like he's sad drunk instead of energetic drunk.
Kind of, but he ends up almost sober in the way he's speaking at the end. The way he delivers his famous line at the end is just sort of very soft and almost apologetic, and hasn't got all of the usual things to it. It's obviously talking about some woman he met and and it was the war and whatever. But it's slowly, the laughter slowly dies in the audience. Oh, brilliant!
It is very, very.
But most of the rest of it is just so funny. So just a snake as long as your arm. Just hilarious. Love it. Absolutely love it.
So JT is saying he's amazed with the level of detail you get in these models. Was that frame one piece? Yes, it was. Showing here. Oh no, sorry about the light. You get the idea. Yeah, the chassis is one piece, and everything builds up from there. But
Lot of chassis.
Look good. It's very nice. Does all fit well.
Mikey, what Christmas shows are you doing? Are you still sticking with the timetable?
I'm not doing the Tuesday because I'm going out for the day.
Right.
Wednesday, I'm supposed to have the member stream on the Wednesday, the daytime one.
Yeah.
So it's up to people whether they want me to still do the member stream or if they want me to do a normal stream with not doing Tuesday. And then I'm thinking maybe doing an hour or two on Christmas Day as well.
Mm-hmm.
For people that haven't got the families with them and things.
Yeah.
Or anyone that wants to join in, obviously.
Absolutely. That's a Thursday. So we've got, that'll be 3 o'clock our Zoom would be. And then it'll be in the evening one too. But we're doing the Wednesday as a public one.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
You're very fun.
So yeah, I'll leave it up to the viewers to decide on the Wednesday.
Oh, cool.
Because it's them that pays for the memberships and things. Or I'll leave it up to the members because it's them that pays for the memberships. Pays to keep this channel on the air.
Yeah. Yours.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the joy of having kids that have grown up, really, is I've got time on Christmas Day to do stuff like that.
Oh, it's for them, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah.
My kids have sent their Father Christmas lists to me and their mum on WhatsApp this year.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Yes. So I said, well, how is Father Christmas going to see him? And they were like, is he on WhatsApp? I don't know. So it's an unwritten and unsaid thing that they don't believe in Father Christmas anymore. It's incredibly sad.
See, our youngest, Morgan, he's 14, and his nan was asking him what he wants for Christmas, and he's like, well, I want Nike this, and I want Reebok this, and stuff like that. And she's like, I can't afford all of them, Morgan. He's like, well, it's Christmas, so why can't I have them? And she's like, And in the end, Kay said, "Drop my on word with him." It'll make it very clear that you can't demand stuff like that.
Well, there's nothing wrong with wanting it, whether you get it or not.
Oh no, he was fully expecting her to buy it him.
Well, maybe he's actually like, well, you don't pay for it. Santa brings it, so maybe.
No, he
don't
just
know.
thinks that he's just
I think that the thing that's
Never been
missing
told
from
no.
Christmas is like fear.
Christmas.
Fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fear back.
People have always been, telling kids, be good, otherwise you'll get a lump of coal. When was the last time someone actually gave their kid a lump of coal?
My stepdad gave us lumps of coal.
I know, and look how you turned out.
Yeah. And you really want another generation of me?
Oh, it's got to be better than these bloody e-bike wheelie popping degenerates, doesn't it?
Oh, true. At least I've got the
Look at
balls to actually show my face.
Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, I'm 31 going on 80.
When he turns 32, he's just going to be sat in an armchair in a pair of carpet slippers, just shouting out the window at people.
Get off my lawn.
But by the
Fear
time Robin's 18, he's going to be full on drooling in the corner. JT says Australian football is called footy. It's called
We call it footy. Footy. So, Australians tend to just shorten everything if we can. So, registration for a car is rego, that sort of thing. You get the idea.
We call it the reg.
Yeah.
Who calls it the reg?
Yeah, who calls it the reg?
Reg plate.
It's a number plate.
The reg.
The reg? I've never heard that in my life.
You've never heard of the reg plate?
No, never. There must be
No.
a Welsh thing.
There's a registration number, isn't it, of the car?
Yes.
What's
So
the
the
reg?
short version would be the reg.
Well, we just call it number plate
Yeah, or plates.
or plate.
Yeah.
So,
Play-Dohs.
we had a brief standoff in the car park at Cosford before we went in. I was going to pay for the parking of, it was Jen Wright and her friend Chuckles. So I just sort of look at the machine and said, what's your rego? And they're both looking at me sort of baffled. What? I say, your rego number, what's your rego? And they're just like, again, just going tick, 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 and Paul's going, the number plate on your car. Oh, the plate number. All right. What did you say? And I'm just like, well, I did, rego.
Rego.
What's your rego? Jim says, I like to show detailed work in areas of models not normally viewed and seen. I even paint the underside of armor models.
Oh, don't swear at Malcolm.
And
I know. He's left off the so there at the end.
Yeah, I'm just going to get my paint and just throw it away. That's what I'm gonna do as well.
throw it away.
Just throw it away. Yeah.
I've got the theme song in my head.
GM says, JT, nah, not footy, cross-country basketball.
Oi, them's fighting words. Well, people from interstate still call it aerial ping pong, which is sort of dumb. What it means is like the football is going across the field one way than the other and all that sort of stuff because they're kicking it to each other or to, it's a very fast-moving game. But isn't that a good thing? Like there's a lot of goals in a it's one of the few games in the world, ball games, where you get points for missing the goal.
Oh, do you?
It's interesting. Yeah.
Is it shots on target, is it? Or
Yeah, so, yeah.
No. So
You go.
So there's big sticks in the middle and little sticks on the outside, like that. So if it goes through the big sticks, that's 6 points, and if it hits the post, that's 1 point, and if it goes between a big stick and a little stick, that's 1 point as well.
Yeah.
It's similar to Gaelic football in that there's more than one way to score points.
GM says, so that twisted mounted engine is actually built that way. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we think it is because everyone's built it the same way.
It's
We're all
strange.
just
isn't
copying
it?
you, really, John.
No, that's not true.
Gino says, hi, everyone. Still sick, but lurking in the back. Hope you're all well. Hey, Gino.
Hey, Gino. Yeah, we're good. Mikey's the one that's choking on something.
Crook.
Crook.
Yeah. Typhoid Mikey.
Yeah.
JT says, whether or not you guys realise it, kind of cool seeing you guys doing models I want to try someday.
Do it.
You won't do these ones, JT. They're not made of paper.
People are.
Just do it.
Oh, dear.
I don't think I'd have what it takes to do a paper model.
I
Seeing
know.
like the work and precision that goes into it, I don't think I'd have it in me.
I wouldn't have the patience.
Mm.
What about you, Gary?
I'm going to find out.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
And it wouldn't just be a paper model, would it? Or an airplane. It would be a paper model of a thing with 2 floats as well.
Yeah.
You know, not just a regular
Loti plane.
vanilla aeroplane. Oh no, it has to be a seaplane or float plane. There we go.
A float plane that can never actually go on water.
If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Let's be honest.
Patrick says, I vote for Public Mikey. Okie dokie. Duke says,
Public stream? Is that what
you're Yeah.
talking about?
Duke says it's footy JT, not footy. Aussies put a Y on a lot of things.
Why?
Because we can.
Why?
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 Yeah, we make what is it?
Why?
Short things longer and long things shorter.
Sounds like St. Helens. No.
I think I heard about 12 letters then.
Yeah.
It's like
That's how we
people
think now.
internationally are starting to cotton. Geez, man, I've got a tongue tie. Starting to cotton on to the fact that a lot of Aussies say like no weirdly.
No.
No.
Well,
No.
yeah, no, yeah, no.
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, nah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
there's
nah,
yeah,
yeah, nah,
yeah,
nah.
yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
JT says, thanks, Duke. How are you doing? Bob says, right, back from post waiting. Took 2 vans to bring the remainder of Christmas. Odd cause the parcels weren't that big. No, but you do order a lot of them.
Did you see my message, Mikey?
Uh,
Well, that's a no.
Yeah, that's a no.
the only
Says
message
no.
I've had is off the wife.
Oh, well, we can all do it. Studio chat.
Studio chat. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant on Facebook.
No. Studio chat.
It's weird
Ah,
hearing
yeah, no
Mikey
problems.
be quiet. You know, I was like, wow, it must have been a cracker of a threat in the chat.
TVD says, hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Good day.
Jem says,
Lovely,
I'm not
hello.
grown up. My kids explain stuff to me I don't understand.
D8D9 times 4.
Oh, the selfie stick arrived today in post.
Oh.
I didn't order a selfie stick.
Oh,
Excellent.
It's as fun as my life is.
Bob says, accidental pteranodon in 1/35th scale, prehistoric armor. Oh, the Tamir one. They're pretty cool. Duke says, it's Bonza JT. Oh, that's right. We put an A on the end of things. Apart from when we put O on the end of. Ha ha ha.
talking about dinosaur models, there's a company called Extinct, not extinct, but Extinct, because they're from Exmouth. They make 3D printed dinosaur models that you can put together and all the bones and stuff.
That's cool.
They're amazing. Go and check them out on the internets. Not cheap. They do a 1-to-1 scale T-Rex head.
Yeah.
And they sent us a 1-to-1 scale Bambi Raptor.
Wow.
And once built, it's 1 meter long.
Wow.
So they've sent all the ribs and the vertebrae and the femurs and all the bits, and then the claws and everything. And then you're supposed to use a brass rod and just bend it through it.
Yeah.
So it goes through the middle of it and holds it all up.
Wow.
Pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to having that on our display
Ceiling.
tables next year. On the ceiling, yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Turn it into Jurassic Park lobby.
Yeah.
what
different,
material is that made of?
It's 3D. It's resin. It's a resin print.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Just the long pieces, and then they put them all together. Because the guy who does it is
Paleontologist.
Yes, this one. Dinosaur ologist. Yes, and he likes 3D printing, so he put the two hobbies together, and Fanny's your aunt.
There we go.
Go and check them out.
Tiffany says it's called a Reggie plate.
Reggie.
Never heard that either.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
Sounds like someone Jim's at school with.
Jigglypuff.
Reggie plate.
JT says the Germans have Krampus next to Ruprecht. Scare the kids and give them candy. You wonder how kids would behave today if parents did that. Krampus parades are cool. There you go.
Ruprecht.
Yeah.
Ruprecht.
Joe says Australians tend to shorten things. That's what she said. So Bron told us anyway.
Oh,
Patrick says
sing the video then.
Patrick says when we were kids, we got what we were given. Yeah, exactly. You wrote a list to Santa, and then you just got what you were given, and you're appreciating.
And that's what he said.
Yes. Julian says I call the registration plate of the vehicle Reg 2. Yeah. See?
Call it VRN. Let's call it a VRN.
Yeah, VRN number.
So VRN's what, vehicle registration number?
Yep.
Yep.
Richo. GM says we had coal too. Well, Australia's one of the biggest producers of coal now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got, there's trains. Well, I'm in a big coal area, so yeah, there's always trains heading towards the ships.
Cleanest, most beautiful coal in the world.
The reason the Australians have so much coal is because there's so many naughty boys and girls.
Yeah.
In China. It all goes to China.
So you're supplying the enemy then?
Well, they're not the enemy. Like, we're all friends here. If you want something in the world, you buy it. That's what happens.
That's capitalism. JT says there is a talent in the mask of the Southern Germans and Austrians car. There we go. Ian says, don't keep asking my why, Reg. It's just happens to be that year. It is a great song.
Okay, don't know that one.
TBD says, Jim, you heathen, painting the underside of armor is witchcraft. You'll be reported to the Witchfinder General.
Oh, the Witchfinder Plurison. I think, this is going to be an ongoing battle because Malcolm will not give an inch. Well, that's what he said. He will not back down.
You don't help yourself, do you, John?
No, I'm going to say, like I was about to say, I support him, but you might get the wrong image. So no.
So you said that instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duke says the only reason there are points in footy is so that any team can beat Collingwood by 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a thing called the ABC principle, which is anyone but Collingwood.
Which I am a subscriber of.
Yeah. If you have teeth, plural, you can't go for Collingwood.
That's how we know that the toothbrush was invented in Collingwood, because if it was invented anywhere else, it would have been called a teeth brush.
Good on.
JT says, I was delving back into plastic with my West German destroyer project. That sounds so wrong. Aussie Ian says, apologies, it has been asked or mentioned before, but did any of those ICM kits come with the damaged box stickers? No.
Not these ones, no.
No, not these, sadly.
If it did, Gary would have snaffled it.
Right.
Patrick says, well said, Duke. James says, that game the Irish play hurling, I think I counted 45 players each side. Hockey sticks with small nets attached. Warfare, violent hitting each other and the ball. Still don't know how it works.
No, the hockey sticks with the nets attached is lacrosse.
Yeah.
Which is largely played in America. Hurling is played like with a hockey stick with a much larger end, a bigger sort of flatter end, so you
Like
can
a scoop end.
and there's no penalty for hitting it in the air. In hockey, you're not allowed to hit the ball too hard. In shinty, you hit it as hard as you like in whatever direction you like.
Yeah.
They play it on our fields as an Irish sports club here, so we see it a lot.
The hurl is almost like a hockey stick crossed with a shillelagh. Like, they're terrifying.
And I've noticed none of them are wearing helmets when they play. Now, I don't know if that's regulation. I know in ice hockey, it's a regulation you have to wear a helmet these days. These guys just don't seem to wear anything on their heads. But they're more tough.
No, forget that.
Julian, wanting to start World War III, says Aussies are Southern Geordies. Aussies add a Y, shortened from the Geordie Y.
YI.
YI. YI?
I don't know. Let's ask modders.
Well, yeah, I don't know. No, we're just inherently lazy, and everyone just sort of like, if you can abbreviate something, you tend to abbreviate. No, I guess, we just, everyone's got their own sort of, wouldn't say dialect, but
foibles.
Foibles. Oh, that's so good.
David says, hi all, just dropped from dropping Helen off.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Everyone but Helen.
Yes. Jim says, I think I went to school with Reggie Plate.
There you go.
There it is.
I have no doubt.
Yeah.
Bob says, looked in the box from Tamir. Terranod is 3. Count them 3 parts. Had belly and everything else. Wings, body, and legs is 1 part.
Wow. That's evolution.
Jeez, dying.
I have transmitted the virus via the internet. Patrick says, is it in flight, Bob? No, it's in a box. He hasn't built it yet. Bob says, unless you count the rock base and plaque with a spindle to hold it up. There you go. James says, I'm not a Geordie, Julian. Never been that far northeast. TVG says, wasn't there a naval battle in World War II or something? Battle of the Reggie Plate. Julian says, TBG, River Plate, 1940, South America. I think he was joking.
Yeah. Rio de la Plata. Yeah.
Jim says, TBG, yes, I admit the scale model heathenism. May the gods of styrene have mercy on my soul. GM says, at least we have coal, Mikey. We have coal. We just don't dig it out the ground anymore.
Well, you're not allowed to because there's nothing underneath it. There's a lot of, like most of Newcastle where I am is all sort of it's mining shafts everywhere under where everybody lives. In fact, part of Newcastle has collapsed, taking homes with it in the last, say, 6 months or so.
Yeah, we've still got plenty of coal. It's just we don't use it much anymore.
That's a good thing.
Because we've shut a lot of our coal power stations and things. We use renewables and things a lot more now.
Yeah.
Julie says, and we don't have steam trains. Julian says, be back in a bit, Kara here. Okay. Jim says, it's a man's life getting a lump of coal for Christmas.
It's a man's life.
In fact, in Wales, you're only allowed to burn certain types of coal as well. JT says, I would use the coal for modelling. Jim says, Mo Howard used the YI quite a bit. YI yada. Modest says, let's not ask Modest because she isn't a Geordie. I beg to differ. Ian says, laugh out loud too. TVG says, Nodge is well known to the Witchfinder General for practicing the daft art of gluing a wing on backwards. He's been sentenced in his absence to pressing.
Oh, pressing.
Pressing issues. JT says,
I was going to say, my wife is, she's used to pressing. Yeah.
Aren't you glad she doesn't watch the show? JT says, got a huge lump of coal from the coal bin one year. I cut my hair. Oh.
Yeah, that's why she's currently in Townsville. She couldn't get much further away from me.
Yeah, when my dad was like in his late teens, he had like hair down to past his shoulders and everything. And my nano used to say to her, "Oh, you need to get your hair cut. It looks bloody awful. You need to get your hair short." And he was doing his apprenticeship away, and then he came home one weekend with his head shaved, and she went, "Oh, you used to have such lovely long hair." And his hair never grew back. Modder says, "Be right back. Bathroom break." Okay, we'll let you off. We don't want Willow having to wade around. Oh, we've still got 25 people watching. Impressive.
If Tiff typed BRBBB, it would have been fun, all of us trying to work it out what the hell she was talking about until she came back.
Yeah. Have you just seen that picture Gary sent us, John?
Yes, sure have.
It actually sounds interesting.
I fully endorse this product.
Yeah. Gary does not.
Oh, my Antipodean friends, are you familiar with a place called St Kilda?
Yes.
Yeah,
you mean the one here or the one there?
The one in Melbourne, I believe.
Yes.
Is it a nice place?
Yeah.
It's just that's where beloved granddaughter is. She's got a job in a bar there, apparently.
Oh, very good.
Which is
Tim,
quite
Yeah,
nice.
no, St Kilda is a nice place. It does go off. There, I wouldn't say it's a drug problem or whatever. It's a beautiful part of town.
Yeah.
But there are a number of brothels, a bit of violence. It's a party town. It's I guess
You're not reassuring Gary.
No, it's the Melbourne version of King's Cross, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, all right. Here's the thing about the cross, though. Like the last 20 years, it's effectively died. it's not cool to go out and get completely written off and
Yeah.
attack strangers anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were, say, looking for trouble, you'd find a fight. But if you're not, everyone leaves you alone. It is
That's cool.
quite safe to walk around anywhere in Australia.
Yeah.
Except maybe Portugal.
It's pretty because St Kilda's like right up on the water, isn't it?
It is. It's on the beach.
Yeah,
St Kilda Beach.
yeah.
In fact.
It's
Good name for it.
it's a nice spot, and there's the bars there and stuff are all generally pretty upper class and stuff. But Melbourne,
Oh, yeah, she's having a grand time. She seems to be having an absolutely grand time. I'm just loving it there.
yeah,
And she's got a job, which means she's earning some money.
So here we go. So this is Melbourne on a map.
Okay.
Right. So so Melbourne CBD
Yeah.
is the square that's there.
Yep.
Yarra River, and then you've got South Bank. This is Albert Park, where the Formula One races are around.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. And St Kilda is right here.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's very, very
Nice.
close to the CBD of Melbourne.
Yeah.
A couple of parks away. And so Station Pier. Oh, sorry, where is
Nice.
Station Pier there? It's Port Melbourne. Yeah. Is where my father first moved to Melbourne. And so there's many thousands of people looking for gold and all that sort of stuff like that. But yeah. St Kilda is very, very close to the centre of Melbourne. It is, it is a nice place.
Now, if you'd said that your granddaughter had gotten a job in Sunshine or Craigieburn, I'd be like, get her on the phone. tell her to leave.
Leave post haste.
Yeah.
No, it's a like if you're running if you're working a bar there, it's a busy, very popular place. It's very high. Because it's so close to the city, it's a very affluent suburb, and it's very, very nice.
Affluent suburbs looks good.
Well, that close to the city on a beach,
yeah.
It's nice houses, but lots of walls around them to keep out the riffraff.
Excellent, good for her. Yeah, she's having a grand old time in Australia. She'd ask it there.
Melbourne it's a beautiful city, and I was saying to my cousin last time I was there, the only thing wrong with Melbourne are the people that live there.
Oh, was that Cameron?
Yeah,
he
wholeheartedly agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city. It's completely wasted on its populace.
Well, I think Joe's going to try and plan to go over and spend a week or two with my stepson, and do some filming and do this and that. And I think he's got ambitions to go to the MCG for the test match, but then looking at how England are doing, I think he might change his mind and just go to Australia and have some fun instead.
So another fun fact about the MCG, the Melbourne Cricket Ground, it's where the AFL Grand Final is played. Rumour has it that the first game of what developed into Aussie rules football had 200 people and went for 5 days.
Well, 5 days, like a cricket match. Excellent.
Yeah. There's a lot of blood. Contact sport then. We should write some rules. So as such, it's one of the world's oldest football codes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Leave weapons on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like the old school football that's still played in the UK. Hundreds and hundreds of people literally just standing in the street, and then someone throws a ball from window, and they have to try and get it from one side of the town to the other.
I've seen that one. That's it's played in a certain town, isn't it? It's like a yearly thing, and it's a full-on biff.
Yeah, they have to board up all the windows and everything on the ground floors because it's that violent. They just like throw each other through the shop windows to get the ball and everything.
Yeah.
JT says, looking for trouble in all the wrong places.
Oh, this backwards.
GM says, St Kilda is a shopping haven. Just ask my wife, daughters, their friends.
No, I have not put it on backwards. You can all rest assured.
Patrick says, worked in Melbourne for 30 years and was very happy to leave. Reassuring.
No, not that. I mean, loads of places, people say about how wonderful it is in London. Oh, you're so lucky to live there. And you think, well, yeah, but if you live there as long as I have, you don't actually feel that lucky a lot of the time. You have to sort of remind yourself what is the point of living in this major metropolis.
See, with places like Liverpool, it's the other way around. The people who live there think they're really lucky. Everyone else goes, it's a shithole.
Well, if you live in cities, like you put up with say the noise and all that sort of stuff. Like it's a thing. So if you can tolerate living in the city, like all capital cities have good bits and bad bits, don't they?
Yeah,
I would imagine.
I think my aunt's got the right idea. Like she lives in Melbourne and has a nice apartment in the city, so doesn't need the car unless she's leaving the city. Which that's got to be the major downside to living in cities is just the bloody traffic and parking and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you can completely bypass it, then more's the better.
Yeah, it's too claustrophobic for me.
I could not live in a city. No way.
Yeah.
Patrick says, I just read that one. JT says, is being the daughter of a digger unflattering because they would be called a gold digger? Is a navvy a digger? A navvy is someone who builds embankments and railways.
And indeed canals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The navigation.
Navigational engineer.
Yes.
Huh.
And the wonderful Genesis song, Driving the Last Spike. Duke says, I'm with you, Patrick. I don't even like driving in there. The hook turns are a wonderful thing. They keep the population down.
Yeah, hook turns are a fun thing. They're only in Melbourne, in Australia, and it's where you got to be in the furthermost left lane to be able to turn right.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
So,
and then like
That
you
makes
stop.
perfect sense.
Yeah,
There's a
you
great
go
reason
forward
for it.
and you stop in the intersection and stuff, and
over
then you
as far
wait.
left as you can in the middle of the intersection square. Yeah.
Yeah,
You wait for the lights to change, and as soon as they're red, you go. And you go quickly. And the deal is, and it's only at intersections where they have the trams, because they have the trams throughout the CBD. So it's to stop you hitting the trams or blocking the trams.
Oh, right.
And it works very, very well. If you've done it once, and you survived, you'll probably survive the next one.
Yes.
And the Americans complain about roundabouts.
I don't complain about it. I think they just ignore them.
roundabouts are the business. I love roundabouts.
They're really effective, aren't they?
They
Oh,
are.
They're so good.
They're more effective than crossroads and things.
Well, you've spoken like a true Canberrian. There, Tim.
Yeah, Canberran.
Canberran.
Yeah, the city
Canberra.
of many roundabouts. It's they're the best. I love me a roundabout.
GM says the Victorian car registration plates or rego plates have the education state stamped on them. Some of them do, some don't. The Mexicans, we call them Victorians Mexicans because they're south of the border. The Mexicans have convinced me that they're thick as. Not laughing here. Yeah. Yes, there's So a lot of Melbourne, let's call it green. Wokeism, for want of a better word, everyone understands that. A lot of it's from the centre of Melbourne, big university town. So people who's, if they're green, it's because they have a pot plant or two on a balcony, and that's as close as they get to the bush.
It's a bunch of holier-than-thou wankery from people that leech off the government. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
See, I moved up to Queensland, and in the subsequent election, we completely eliminated the Greens from government. So
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
It is remarkable. The last federal election in Australia, the Greens only have one seat in the nation on the federal level, which is stunning. Like everybody just lost, all the independents. Everyone went away from conservative, liberal. Let's call it Republican views, and shifted back to, I wouldn't say socialist, but it's certainly centrist. I think people have given other people a fair go. It's not a bad thing.
There you go.
Now we've got Anthony Albanese, who grew up in government housing. Just ask him; he'll tell you.
He'll tell you. So yeah, we're talking about shorten things are Rego. Yeah, elbow. We call him elbow. Same deal.
Airbus elbow.
Airbus elbow. He's also called each way elbow because he never commits to anything. He's always sitting on the fence. But that's not bad. By doing that, he is
How did we get into politics?
catering to both sides of politics. So we're pretty happy here at the moment.
How did we get into politics from roundabouts?
Because
It's
in a
because
roundabout way.
it's because you let John just talk.
Yeah.
That's
Shut
where we
up.
ended up.
Can't stop smiling.
JT says Liverpool is where the Beatles are from. It is. That doesn't make it any better.
There's a Liverpool in Sydney as well. That doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, that's also terrible.
Better Looking Marley says, please don't move to Melbourne.
Which is the name of the song by Ballpark Music.
Oh, right. I thought that was like the Melbourne Tourist Authority's tagline for the year.
No, actually, if you want to scribble that down, Gary, Waitrose, please don't move to Melbourne by Ballpark Music. I reckon you'll enjoy it.
Okay, cool.
The tourism campaign for the Northern Territory here in Australia was "See You in the NT."
Yes.
Which is hilarious because they just, it's like a CU and then a little in the and then NT.
No.
It's on bumper stickers and stuff everywhere. It's great.
Yeah, it's not the official one. It must be added.
Oh, was it not?
No, it's like the Australian research and space. I can't remember the last word, but basically the Australian version of NASA is apparently shortened to ARSE, A-R-S-E. It's not real. It's a way to sell T-shirts. It's a good campaign. All the bogans love it. But,
It's pretty fun.
Not official. And that's how you know somebody's from 75 Squadron, because they have a "See You in the NT" sticker on their car. And they love KFC all of a sudden.
GM says, JT, you really are ignorant. Please do your research beforehand. Whoa, what's going on? Hang on a minute. What's going on? I'm not having people arguing.
I don't think anything happened. I hope.
You really are ignorant. Please do your research beforehand. Liverpool is where the Beatles are from. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. They were from Liverpool. Duke says, I'm with you, Timmy. More roundabouts, less lights.
Yeah, they were.
Following Ghost says, morning, everyone. Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Yes. Drew says, back. Hello.
Right.
Roundabouts are great. Roundabouts are great in quiet areas, but busy areas are torture. And now the fashion is to put traffic lights on roundabouts. Yeah.
People can't use them. Don't know how to use them.
Well, they do. They just take advantage of them.
People started to stop knowing how to use them when more women started to drive.
Oh,
Controversial.
yeah.
True, though.
Tim's loving it.
Please send all complaints to Bearded Veteran Creates.
No, no.
The views expressed by members of this panel are an accurate reflection of the views of Mikey.
Shall we retreat back to politics then?
No. How about no?
I'd like somebody to prove me wrong.
Yes,
shutting up.
yes.
Shutting
Now tell them about per capita.
Patrick says we have 3 sets of traffic lights in Maryborough, and 1 is pedestrian crossing.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Maryborough. Yeah.
John, you go through the comments whilst I read back on this.
Will do. So David the Valley says, back in the 70s, while in the what is RA? Sorry,
Royal Artillery, maybe?
Artillery.
Royal Artillery. Thank you. All right. Yeah, excuse my ignorance, David, but coroner. Was driving in London, having driven my CVRT Striker up from Salisbury as part of my driver training. Not afraid of the taxis in that. Lol. I love Salisbury. Beautiful, beautiful place. Duke says Scott Morrison was shortened to ScoMo, but Anthony Albanese didn't want to.
Funny.
I've never thought about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm putting that into the joke rotation. That's funny as.
Yeah, that is funny. Julian is pissing himself laughing. Letter regarding my alert bracelet and a couple of recent falls. We'd like you to stay safe and steady on your feet. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, steady on your feet. Oh, speaking of which, no, it doesn't matter. I'll get to that later. Matt Mick says, belated hello to all.
Hey, Matt.
How you doing?
Julian says, lol, Duke. GM says, Mikey, a comment said before that about diggers.
I'm just reading it. Is being the daughter of a digger unflattering because they would be called a gold digger? Is a navvy a digger? I wouldn't say that's ignorance. I'd say that's just maybe a bad joke.
Well, I think, yeah.
Diggers.
So maybe it's taken out of context because soldiers in Australia are called diggers.
Yeah.
As a so maybe GM, maybe I hope it's a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sounds like
Yeah, because the rest of the world we don't call soldiers diggers.
no.
Yeah.
Diggers are diggers.
Yes,
Digger.
diggers are diggers.
It's
Naggies
Digger, it's got a
dig trenches and all that.
They dig
Stupid
things.
diggers are called lids.
Yeah.
We call them infanteers.
That's a digger.
Or
That is a
the
digger.
Royal Logistics Corps, we call them trogs.
There you go. Digger.
A digger.
There we go.
That's the digger, right?
Yeah. That's a digger. So
Yes.
what do you actually call them? Do you call them JCBs or what do you
Only
call
if they're made by
Diggers.
JCB.
Yeah.
It is. Well, I would say that's a digger.
Right.
I would have called it anyway.
Okay.
We had a version, I think it's an American version, but is articulated in the middle, and we call it a JCAB.
JCAB.
Yeah, JCAB.
Gee, we're always learning here, aren't we?
Yeah.
JT says
we're
Big
looking
Ben, Parliament. I can't get it right.
Yeah, no, Big Ben isn't Parliament. Big Ben is the bell beside Elizabeth Tower, which is built on the side on the end of Parliament. Well, it's on the end of the Palace of Westminster. But if you don't know and you're not from the country, then you don't know.
Yeah.
It's not ignorance, it's just you haven't been told.
No, this is exactly right. Like I'm learning every time I come on this channel. I learn things about other places in the world. I think it's a well, what I'm trying to remember the theme, the SBS catchphrase. Can't remember. Julian says round.
Sheila.
Julian says roundabouts, 2 words, spaghetti junction.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I've got to go.
All right,
Right.
Malcolm.
Be good.
Thank you,
All right.
Malcolm.
Good. Take care.
Bye-bye.
John,
Yes.
on the front, this bit here,
Dingus. Yeah.
is that supposed to rock, or is that supposed to connect onto the 2 little lugs in front of it?
I've connected it.
Okay. So
Because it looks
does
if
that help
it-
if we zoom in on mine?
right, yeah. So it's supposed to be connected.
Yeah.
Those
thanks for the phone.
two bits there. Is
Yeah.
that what you mean? Yeah, front and back.
Yeah.
So sorry, there.
How strange.
Look at 2 places at once.
There you go.
It's not lining up. Maybe your drive shaft isn't in enough in the transfer gearbox.
No, it's lining up. It's just it didn't look right for some
Right.
reason.
And
I just wanted to check.
yeah.
Should have taught you this in sex ed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dude, I was
JT
7
says,
years old when I had sex ed. I can't remember half of what they said.
"Oh, you were 17 when you had sex ed, or 7?"
No, 7.
Instructions unclear. Stuck in toaster.
Please send the 18.
JT says, "Gary, I was asking about that. I was thinking of the lyric 'Daughter of a Digger' in I Am an Australian. Oh, yeah, I'm the daughter of a digger. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm a daughter of a soldier. Gold digger is slang for a girl looking for a rich guy. Yeah, no offense intended. No, I think it was just it's simply a nickname that you wouldn't be familiar with in another country.
Yeah, it's very niche Australian knowledge, that one.
Yeah. So
Unless, of course, you're a reader of Private Eye magazine, in which Rupert Murdoch was always known as the Dirty Digger.
oh
But
yeah,
I don't quite understand why, but there we go. That's his nickname, Dirty Digger.
that makes sense. Generally, I mean, not all soldiers are diggers. Generally, you'd say infantry are because they dig in.
Yeah.
But generally, like, it depends in what sort of conversation that all soldiers, all army could be diggers. Regardless of mustering or speciality or trade or whatever.
Yeah,
Navy can be pussers because they have a white sort of hat. Looks like an infected pimple.
I thought you were going to say substance around them.
Around the anus.
Around the arms. And Air Force are just called, I don't know, whatever they want to call us. What do they
Lazy
call us?
bastards.
That's it. Yeah.
What is it?
Now, JT was
Army-
also thinking about the reference.
Army sleeps under the stars. Navy navigates by the stars, and Air Force chooses their hotel by the stars.
Yes.
That's about right, isn't it?
So who joined the wrong force?
Oh, don't get me wrong. Choose your rate, choose your fate. I made my choice.
John is apologising if any offences. It was clearly not intended. We're good here. Julian says, in the US, what in the UK is called a JCB, or a digger, is called a backhoe. Oh, I'm guessing because the part used to make the hoe, the hoe is at the back. Yeah, we just call them, I don't know what we call them here, just earth moving equipment, which is a really bit boring.
Earth movers.
So me saying the dingus fits in the slot, it's a dingus? Right there, it's a dingus. Yeah, it's all good. Kevin Trainer's in. Good day, everyone. Good day. Sorry, slipped
Hello.
in hard night.
I thought you said slipped in then. I thought, what?
maybe
Radio might
saying,
answer the gutter at some point, Mikey, please.
Jim is saying, just posted a pic in Discord under the reference category. It was in relation to this question regarding the term digger. John and Tim answered the question. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah. It was a case of cross swords, I think. cross purposes.
Yeah, it's cross swords. That reminds me. So we mentioned selfie sticks earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jokingly, I call them narcissistics.
Yes.
Nah, it's always good to remember that it's a really good community on here. So generally, if something sounds like it's really offensive, it was probably
Me.
yeah, me. No, it was probably a case of a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
But
Understanding cultural differences.
yeah. Everyone tends to get along here.
Not that Australia has a culture, but
I was going to say that we have culture and they don't. I think that's a bit harsh, Mikey, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, you are all wrong for not just being Australian from the hop, but you know, we cut you slack because that's just the kind of people Australians are.
That's
Yeah.
it. Give everyone a go.
Value it.
We're the smartest, most eloquent, most humble people on earth.
And you said that with a straight face.
It's amazing.
And the most
Julian
modest.
says, Drew says in some cases people refer to a JCB as a generic term for a mechanical digger on a vehicle, a bit like Hoover is sometimes generic for vacuum cleaner, even if it's not made by Hoover. Yeah.
In fact, Hoover has been ruled to be generic term acceptable as a vacuum cleaner. There was a legal case about 20 years ago.
There you go.
It's the same as Airfix and scale modelling, isn't it, in the UK? For people who aren't into the hobby, every model is Airfix.
True.
It's the same with diggers. People who know what is a JCB and what isn't.
Mm.
Have you ever seen how they do the rams on them? The piston rams, hydraulic rams and stuff?
I think Paul Marley, the bed-looking Marley, has. That's his. Yeah, it's his. He loves that.
Yeah, because we were doing a competition in our battalion, and we had to build a track vehicle that could had an air cannon on it and everything. And
in Italian.
Yeah.
Did you say Italian?
No, battalion with a
right,
as in bacon and eggies.
Got it. I honestly thought you said in Italian. I thought, my God, you're doing Leonardo da Vinci to extreme.
Yeah. So our unit, where our unit was, we have the JCB factory isn't far from us. It's only about 20 minutes away. So we managed to get a tour of the JCB factory. So we actually got to see them made, and they actually use friction welding, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We got to watch them doing a load of friction welding and stuff.
So I'm going to stick up for everyone else in chat and say I have no idea what friction welding is.
So friction welding is where they get
friction.
Yeah.
So
it's literally what it is.
2 bits of metal.
Yep.
Spin, press, spin, red hot, spin, stick.
It gets that hot, it melts into each other.
That would be very cool to watch. Yeah.
It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
JT says, thanks, Jim. Sorry. Maybe
right. And then we went after the end of the tour, we got to go outside and see them testing all the diggers and stuff. And then they said, what parts do you need? And we were like, well, just whatever you can give us, you know. And they went, okay, how about we give you an entire track digger? We're like, really? He's like, yeah. He said, just make sure you don't use all the parts. Because otherwise then you'll just get kicked out of the competition. Just use as much as you're allowed off that vehicle. Like sound.
Yeah. David at the Valley says, on the digger theme, lots of people call them JCBs regardless of who makes them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, TV show that was popular at the time when we went to JCB was Time Team. And one of the things they mentioned is, yes, we have noticed that Time Team are now using Caterpillar instead of JCB. And we are in discussions with them about it.
I thought you were about to say Bob the Builder.
My mum loved Time Team.
So
she watch the YouTube channel?
Well, yeah, she would. So Helen was saying, like, there's Tim's mum, my sister, in London. She met up with and went to the British Museum and went to one of those sort of chat things with the guys from Time Team. And then she went over the road, had a drink in the pub, and they were there. So she was chatting to them for hours. And she was just about to sign up to go and do archaeology courses and stuff like that. But then she decided to become a nurse instead.
Yeah.
Nice.
But no, she had a wonderful chat with them, and she said they were the nicest people, some of the nicest people she's ever met, and totally inspirational. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the Time Team YouTube channel, they're still doing digs now, and they post them on there now instead of on telly.
Yeah. Awesome show. Joe's saying, so now I have to memorize another acronym dictionary? That's an AD to you, Joe. They did have, when I did the Lockheed course, they did have an LOAA, a list of approved acronyms. It was 58 pages long. And yeah, it was pretty amazing. Things like ABSLATs, Air Buddy Start, Light Weight Transfer System, and yada, 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 yada. But what they had done is sneak in all the instructors and, all their, their middle names and stuff as acronyms, and nobody noticed when they printed it. Jim says, at JT, no worries, John. Julian, do Aussies have a culture in the same way as a biologist grows one in a petri dish? Just kidding. Totally unconnected. What's the Aussie term for fatwa? Asking for a friend. You go, Tim.
No, I'm thinking. Jeez. What?
Let's skip that one, shall we?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything. It's just a fatwa. Yeah.
Call it a skinny one. JT says, answer in Planet of the Apes.
Answer.
Julian says, a friend of mine once worked on Time Team as one of the miscellaneous archaeologists. Yeah.
75.
Kay wanted to be an archaeologist.
I'd love it, but oh my god, that amount of time bending over, no,
Yeah.
that'd be my my kryptonite. I'm sorry.
Well, they work a lot with Operation Nightingale, which is an organisation in the UK that uses archaeology as a form of therapy for veterans.
Oh, I'd love to do
And they
that.
take
Yeah.
on digs all over the world.
I can watch people working for hours.
Yes. That's why you're a star.
Reckon we could get you like a palanquin or something, John, and have like undergrads just carry you around the dig site and bring you bits, and you're like, pottery, that is. As another little undergrad pops brains in your mouth or something.
And say things like, my tits are falling off.
Yeah.
What?
From History of the World Part 1.
So good.
Right. Okay. JT says answer was the space agency Taylor flew for.
Oh, okay. Taylor? I don't know. Are we excited about Artemis heading up sometime soon?
No, not really.
No?
I mean, this used to be my daily business, was dealing with space and chatting to guys at NASA and go visiting them a lot and stuff during the space shuttle era. And now I wouldn't be able to tell you the name of a single active astronaut. I would have no idea what their scheduled plans are, what each mission's doing.
I'll give you a clue, Gary. If the astronaut punches you, it's probably Buzz Aldrin.
Alleged, I would seriously say that you've heard that allegation, because another allegation I've heard is that he would be the most litigious astronaut of all time. But that's only what I've heard. I have no personal opinion on the matter.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Although it wasn't him, but it was not Charlie Duke, one of the others. Bearing in mind, all of them are ex-military, so they've got a certain personal pride in what they do in life.
Oh, yes.
And I think it may have been Charlie Duke, but one of them one of these moon landing deniers called him a liar to his face, and he decked him with one swipe. So how dare you call me a liar, and decked him. So yes, Captain Duke, this way, please, sir. And hustled him off. And just, you might have opinions about these things, but you do not call me a liar. I thought, oh, dude, I like you.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
hope we land on the moon for real one day.
Mr. Duke, yes, there are flights available. Yes,
You hear a window bust in, and it's, no.
it's Duke Force breaking in.
Jim says he had an uncle that made things disappear. Was he a magician? No. He was a kleptomaniac. JT says Colonel George Taylor. Okay, it's that space agency thing. I'm still no closer to understanding. I'm sorry. Julian says funniest line in Time Team. A female archaeologist asked Tony Robertson, "Would you like to come in my trench?" Might have been my mind, to be honest. God. Jim says quite rightly, "Get your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty apes." And Julian's concerned, asking Jim, "Has your medication worn off?"
Set.
I need to work out. Oh, okay. Yeah, so look, step 20. It's 2 V channels, I guess, C30, C31. Looking at where they go, it's not the best thing, but if you flip over to the next page, you can see fairly clearly where they go. They support the bumper.
Step 20, Jesus. I'm not a quick builder.
Where are you? What step are you up to, Mikey?
Step 14.
Oh, I'm catching him.
Oh, it won't take long to put those. There's not many bits. It's not like a mini arc kit.
I think most of it is because I keep coughing my guts up, so I keep stopping.
Dr. Zayas. Do.
I reckon those later, like the last series of Planet of the Apes films, I reckon they're fantastic.
Yeah, I enjoyed them.
The Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Those ones.
Yes.
They are really good. It's just I don't know how many
Title,
times
no.
I've ranted about the titles on these streams.
They could have done a lot better, couldn't they?
Well, I don't know how else they could have named them. Like, I'm sure that they did choose the best option, but it just irks me.
Yeah, fair.
It's clunky.
Well, a lot of movie titles are, aren't they? I mean, hey, we have to reference it to the original ones. Yeah, you don't really. People will work it out, I guess. Oh, Jim's confirming to Julian that the meds haven't taken effect yet.
Oh, apparently all Star Trek programs have been taken off Netflix on the 8th of January.
Because of a looming purchase, possibly with
because Netflix has bought out Warner Brothers and Paramount's not happy about it, so they've removed.
Paramount's not happy about it, but
Mission.
Paramount, I think, are going in as well. Like, I don't think any of us care who owns who and who owns what. It's like car company ownership changes all the time, and I can't keep up, nor do I care.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what organization you're in, if you're on the board or a CEO, you're getting paid too much for doing not enough. So shut up.
Yeah, just let us watch the programs we enjoy.
Like that.
We're paying your
agree,
wages.
though, it's a net positive that there won't be Star Trek on Netflix. Because Star Trek is lame.
No. Matthew says,
Yeah,
sorry.
I think the willingness to be kicked off the channel, I think Tim's winning at this stage, isn't he? Like, I'm trying my
Hey.
darndest.
Just watch the comments explode, all right? I'm generating engagement here.
I realised something because I finished DS9 the other night.
How
And
did it go?
DS9 is basically a sci-fi version of the Trials of Heracles,
Oh, okay.
if you think about it, because the whole storyline is Cisco. It turns out that Cisco, his mum, the reason she left her husband was because she never actually intended to get with Cisco's dad. It was just a god had taken over her body so that she could get pregnant with Cisco, and that so that he could go and fulfill his destiny. And he had to go through all those different challenges and stuff, and decisions and things to learn and become a god,
Okay.
become one of the prophets. So it's basically the Trials of Heracles. Matthew says, sorry I'm late again, just back from the hospital. JT says, Roddy McDowell was a great actor.
He was, I thought. Yes.
Tim says, seeing the apes break dancing in The Simpsons live play version is still a good laugh to them.
Yeah. See, he knows what I'm talking about. The whole Dr. Zeus, doing a thing. I was playing that for my two young nephews because they were crying, and I was showing them that, and they started like walking around the room waving their hands, going, Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zeus. It was awesome.
JT says, Clunky does show the fall of man. Yes.
Yeah.
Julie says, Jim, that explains it. Up the dosage. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor, not responsible for the following my advice causing harm or death. Julie says, Star Trek is lame. Oi, Tim, that's fighting words.
See what I mean? Boom.
It's on.
There's a fire
Engagement.
starter. That is a verbal
Jim says,
hexamine tablet.
Star Trek not any good? Damn it, Tim. Speaking of things that irk people, that's something that's always irked me, is the fact that Disney changed the name of Heracles to Hercules just because it was easier for kids to say. So now everyone thinks he was called Hercules. It wasn't. It was Heracles.
So isn't one Greek and one Roman?
Yes.
Yes. Heracles is Greek. Hercules is Roman.
Okay.
But yeah, it's almost a distinction without a difference. Like, you know, all of the Greek gods made it across. Like, what was it? Like Hephaestus became Vulcan.
Yeah.
And all that. So, you know.
Yeah. JT says the apes doing Thriller would be funny. And Matthew says all the Trekkies have phasers set to kill and are boarding planes to Timmy's house.
Oh, I reckon. Yeah, I'd be the guy just across the road from Timmy's house, opening the door of the turbo lift, looking out and just going, no, closing it again.
Not my problem.
No. I just didn't grow up watching Star Trek, but I watched the first couple seasons of what was that reboot? I'm not sure if it's a reboot, but Discovery.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the new.
I thought that was really cool. It was really pretty,
yeah.
and I liked the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
With
Patrick
old
Stewart.
lady potato.
Lady Potato.
It's Patrick Stewart.
William Shatner.
Nah, Christopher Pine. The reboot.
Oh, the new
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Had old Benedict Sasquatch as
Into
Khan.
Darkness.
Yeah, they were cool. I liked them.
I like all the Trek films, to be fair.
Oh, the spectacles. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think I've got all the original ones on DVD.
Yeah.
I think
I've
I've got
got a lot. I don't have the series, but I've got all the movies.
yeah.
They are pretty. I think I just don't like sort of utopias where everyone kind of gets along and we're just gonna like explore and stuff like that. I like kind of galactic strife where everything's awful, which is
That's because
probably
you
why
always
I
like causing shit.
yeah, more or less.
You just like a world that reflects your worldview.
But here's the thing: I grew up more on like Warhammer 40k, so I like grew up on Grimdark, and you know when I was younger than that, you know my intro to sci-fi was Star Wars. Like there were, you know, this oppressive galactic empire, and you know putting boots to the common man and stuff, and I like that.
So I've found a problem with the instructions.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. You ready? The Brontosaurus is thin at one end, much thicker in the middle, and thin again at the far end. That is my theory. That is what it is. No, here we go. So step 19 has got these bits here. Focusing that a bit. C48, C47 go on.
Mm-hmm.
The inside of the chassis there at the end where the exhaust pipe comes out there, right?
Yep.
And then you flip it over and you put these. Oh no, I'm wrong. These go on the outside of the chassis rail, and they're on the inside. Okay.
Did you speak too soon, John?
I spoke
I
too
put
soon.
them on backwards.
I did not. I did not. But no. Okay. No, they're well drawn.
John. We'll continue with the comments and pretend it didn't happen. All right.
It didn't happen.
No.
I'll get away with it. Okay.
Yeah. Julian says, reference DS9. I still think It's Only a Paper Moon is a fantastic episode. Character coping with PTSD. Yes, that is good. In fact, I was watching that the other night. It is a brilliant episode, the way they did it. Joe says, come on all, lube and subscribe. We have been stuck at 716 for a bit. Right, Mikey? Yeah, we have. A few days now. Jim says, Trekkies leaving home is a big step for mankind, as most of them still live with their parents. Steady. Joe says, sorry, I was not enjoying the Star Trek stuff. Love the old ones, but new ones, meh.
Uh-huh.
I like them all. Matthew says, I think we can share on our Facebook pages, but I'm not 100% sure. YouTube, yeah, you can. You just share the link underneath the video, underneath the page screen. Junior says Star Trek Discovery is a prequel prior to Kirk, if I recall correctly. Yes, it is. That's why it's Christopher Pike.
It looks
Christopher Pike.
Wonderful looking thing. If nothing else, it's an absolute spectacle and a joy to watch.
Yeah.
John
says, Bob says Julian, but after Enterprise. See, I quite like Enterprise. Jim says, Joe, same here, Joe. The 1960 series is true cult classic television. JT says, we do need to get along here in order to be successful space travelers. Outside of us getting along means we need to be part of something even bigger. Yes, like John's ego. Says, they totally balls up Chekhov in the reboot Star Trek. Well, it didn't really matter. He got killed off, didn't he? Kirk asks his age once, and he says 17 after graduating from Star Trek Academy.
Mm.
Yeah, he got pizza by his own car.
Yeah.
Well, I think the reason he got killed off was the actor passed away, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He got turned into pizza by his own car.
Oh, sorry, I missed that incredibly sensitive comment.
He was working on his car and it rolled and crushed him against the wall, didn't it?
Yeah, that's no good.
I've mentioned this before. Please, if you're American, don't call it an emergency brake. Call it a handbrake and use it more often. The amount of videos I see with people's cars rolling away from them and down driveways and over kids and stuff like that. Put it on when you stop the car and put it in park.
Yeah.
This is a community service announcement.
It's standard practice in the rest of the world for a reason.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just-
there are bigger problems in America than what is in the news. Just use your handbrake. Thank you very much. Moving on.
And that was a safety broadcast from Scale Modeling Twins.
It's because he cares.
Yeah. David says, lol, Mikey.
It's not even a good brake to use in an emergency.
No, you can't. You see, nowadays, because they're push button or little lever and all that sort of stuff like that, you can't do the old sort of like what you do to
You can't do
out.
J-turns and things with them, can you?
No. But yeah, just use them. They made them easy to use. Just hit the thing. Just go. Ah.
Yeah. Well, because it's part of our whole startup shutdown procedure here. So from day dot, when you're learning how to drive, it's always, disengage the handbrake, like foot's on the brake, disengage the handbrake, head check, roll off. And then, when you come to a stop and you go to park,
Yeah,
pull your
or if you're
handbrake.
going to be sat on a hill, or something, if you need to stop on a hill in traffic or something, just put the damn thing on. It stops you moving inadvertently. JT says we also need to check our blinker fluid more often too.
Yeah. Unless you drive a BMW, they don't have indicators, from what I understand.
True.
Mind you, I don't really see BMW drivers not indicate. I mean, it's no worse than anyone else, really.
Have you driven around the UK recently? Joe says, thank you, John, and from the States to you, don't go swimming in river with 30-foot saltwater crocodiles.
Yeah, more foreigners are killed than Aussies. Let's just mention that. C9. That one.
Wouldn't catch me in a billabong any further north than about where I am.
No.
David says, no, now we have the push button. Yeah. Well, it's a switch, isn't it? Because you push it down and it engages the the rear brake. Then you lift it up and it disengages it. Or you can just pull away and it'll automatically disengage. No?
Yeah.
But it won't disengage unless you're actually accelerating and lifting the clutch up. Jim says the issue isn't not using the handbrake, it's because the idiots don't even put the vehicle in park to begin with. Yeah,
They must put it in neutral, yeah.
That's mind-boggling.
Yeah, like putting the vehicle in neutral, not applying an emergency brake and stepping out of it, for me, is baffling.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever put the car in neutral. And I only use the neutral on the motorbike when I need to, or like when I'm at a stop or whatever, and I just want to have both feet on the ground and I'm checking something with both hands. So like I've pulled over, but I don't want to turn the bike off. It's the only time I ever use neutral.
We have to use it over here.
For what?
When you stop the car, you have to put it out of gear, unless you're going facing up or down a hill.
See, I drive automatic. It's increasingly rare that people know how to drive stick.
Yeah, which is a shame because it is more efficient on hills and things. Which is an advantage if you live in Wales, which is mostly hills. Bob says, I just wonder when America is going to catch up with the rest of the world and write the date correctly. Yeah.
No. Mind you, I do have hope because in Star Trek they talk about the planets 3,000 kilometers away, kilometers and stuff. So I'm hoping within 400 years the Federation will accept metric as a thing. So there is hope.
Never. My brothers and sisters in the United States, hear me now. Never deviate from freedom units. You are in the right. Stick to your guns.
Freedom units is like, how many football fields or something is rather than actually how long it is. Yeah.
It's perfect.
Freedom units.
Perfect system. I love it.
Oh, props.
Right, we are at the 2 hour mark, so I'll just rattle through these last comments.
Goodness me.
Just
Matthew says, my car's an automatic handbrake, great for hill starts, but crap for doing donuts outside McDonald's. Yeah. Julian says, one thing every Star Trek series stuffs up is the Klingons' development. They go from ridged heads and pale to smooth heads and dark, no ridged heads and dark. Well, that's just racist. Julian. Having a problem with not having a transition. Jim says, always use the handbrake when parking on inclined roads. Always use the handbrake when parking full stop. Because you never know if somebody's going to bump into the back of your car.
But full marks for the first half of that comment, Jim.
Yeah.
Always use handbrake when parking.
Can you imagine you park your car up and someone starts talking to the mate and just happens to lean on your car and going,
Oh.
and then your car's off down the road. June says, most useless job in the world, tester of indicators at BMW or Mercedes. David says, that's true, Mikey. Thank you, buddy. Next. Joe says, would a 30-footer have the bike radius to swallow that big Cabiza tailing? Julie says, laugh out loud, Bob. David says, we have stick shifts. Yes, much more efficient on hills. JT says, Robert, the military writes the date correctly, 7th of October 42. Yep. Bob says, I have column shift, 3 on the tree. David says, if you take test in a stick shift, you can drive auto, but not the other way around. Yes.
You can here. So I'm totally allowed to drive manual. Despite testing in a auto.
Yeah. There's a good reason why they don't do it over here.
No, but we have hills here too, mate. You know.
No. What I'm saying is we have a lot of people over here, especially youngsters now, who can't, no matter how many lessons they have, they just can't get their head around the manual. But they can drive it. So
they should read it.
Yeah, but they just take the test in automatic. But if they were allowed to then drive a manual, they would then be able to drive without being competent.
Mm-hmm.
JT says, how about BSG measures? Jim says, look forward to Monday's show. The date is 12/15/25. Seeing you.
There we are.
Trevor,
So I finished step 20.
Yeah.
Letting you know. So the chassis is, like that. It is a busy looking thing, considering that it's not going to be painted because it's going to be face down. But yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff on it.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Trevor says, in part 24, don't want to get too far in front. Or don't want to get too far in front. Yeah.
Okay.
Julian says, if in doubt, automatic, leave in park and use the handbrake. Manual, neutral, or in gear, uphill, plus apply the handbrake. Yeah. Jim says, Tim, may I suggest you visit the northern part of the USA, the upper US. There we go. Right. Kay's supposed to have ECT on Monday, but I don't know what time it's going to be, so they should be ringing up late today. So keep an eye on the channel page, and when I put the live stream up, it'll have the time on it.
I think you should toughen up and take your model kit to the doctor's waiting room.
But I'm not allowed to sit in the waiting room of that department. You have to go sit outside. And doing models in a car isn't very easy.
All right, well, we'll cut you some
Worth
slack.
it,
You can sit outside the car and do your model kit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just sit in the road,
Oh, not that attitude.
Julian says, Monday's show is 12th of Sod This for a Lark 25. Yes. Right. So, we'll be back on Monday at some point. Until then, Hulvad for now.
Peru.
G'day.
Adios.
Don't talk. I miss Gary.